about to tear it up.
We have just 1 week left in the season.
Stop playing because they ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. All you wanna see is smile again. Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping babies, you know, who can free my brother leak. I hate I'm putting money in. Yeah, if you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that house, he in the county with something. Yeah, risk taker, he they block with 50. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man when I know who got little cousin, don't slide, but won't get it. When this can't see me shaking clips of horror. Close to me, pull up to AZ, he got the horror. Stop bidding on your war stories, more. We up the most, you know that business score. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same.
What's up, MP?
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Mavericks. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Mavs, T-Wolves, only on 2K Sports.
rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back, lean back, lean back.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Taking a look at Minnesota, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're in second place now.
You know, for Minnesota, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But, to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Smith in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Ivy. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Flagg in at the 3. Now here's Lively. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right for that thing.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Irving. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Irving against Smith. Releases. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
A nice shot by Smith.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Pass to Ivy from behind the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Smith. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Pass to Irving. Now Lively. Reid defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lively with a screen on Achiuwa. And here's Flagg outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Smith no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving, pass to Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. Achiuwa with some nice D. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 3-point lead. Here's MP. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He ended up with 70 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mavericks with some changes. Grimes comes in for Ivy, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. On defense, Minnesota. 8-point game. Antetokounmpo, left side. Has to flag to snap the cold streak. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night. That's good from Smith. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh, yeah. The adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Smith inside, guarded by Russell. The layup off target. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Has to flag from deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Smith finds Achua. Here's Edwards. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And the 3 off target. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Dallas. Left side read. Outside Edwards. He drops it from range.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Russell, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Pass to Grimes. And here's Russell. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
And here's MP from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Lively with a screen on Achua. 1 second left. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Davion Mitchell. Also Dillingham out there. Gary Trent is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Clemens in at the 4. Here's Clemens. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dillingham. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. He shoots it. Irving, no good. And so Trent will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 4. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Now here's Trent. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Lets it go from 11. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Now here's Russell, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for the Mavericks. Ivy comes in for Russell. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels is checked in for Clemens. Edwards comes in for Trent. And it's Smith in for Mitchell. And Minnesota with possession here. On the wing, MP. He's got 22. Drills it from deep.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Has to flag. Back to Irving. The three is up. Another three for Dallas.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Achua's checked in for Dillingham. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Irving against MP. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Over Achua. And Flag gets it to go. On the assist by Gafford. Flag's got 8.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Has to Flag. Irving a screen on Achua. Here's Flag. And Gobert with a block. And here's MP from outside. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Irving. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Grimes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Flag. Clock at 4. The three. Dallas no good that time either.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
They set the pick. And here's Flag outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Ali, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Smith. Give him 31 now. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes him feel uncomfortable.
Antetokounmpo with it. Achua defending. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Grimes.
Now at the line for your backers. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Lively, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
MP, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. MP against Irving. Back to Ivy. Here's the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Now just a two-point Timberwolves lead.
This is the biggest area of growth for Ivy's game. Now you must take him seriously from out there.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo against Achua. Antetokounmpo inside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Flag. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And that concludes the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard.
Oh, yeah, he came to play, not holding back. He's cooking on the offensive end.
Cooking is right. In fact, I think he may have stolen some of the big fella's recipes.
No way. Those are G34 classified.
All right, fellas, turning our attention now to the guys on the shelf.
This is Big Losing Bang, probably one of the strongest knockdown three-point shooters in the league. Rare combination, not easily replaced.
Yeah, and he goes on streaks that win them games. That element won't be there now. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Minute. Minnesota leading by 7. They've got flag. Ivy's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to left. Lively. Here's flag. McDaniels covering. 5 to shoot. Lively.
Oh, how about that? Oh, out of my way.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. He was all alone on that one. Smith's got 39.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking the shots he knows he can make.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Irving for 3. The shot no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Irving finds Antetokounmpo. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Explosion! Giannis!
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Here's Smith. Give him 39. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 42 in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Irving. With the 10-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Edwards against Ivy. Pass to Lively. Here's flag. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McDaniels. Oh, there's the alley. Achua with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Lively against MP. Can't nail the jumper. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ivy outside. Inside. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Flag. Irving's got 11 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. Launches a 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
When Kyrie attacks, he sees everything on the court. Pocket passes are available. Lobs, right there, you see the kick out.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. he makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Antetokounmpo against Achua. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Timberwolves lead by 12. McDaniels finds Edwards. Another bucket!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checked in for Dallas. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
And you look at Smith. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Guys, back to you."
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Out to the wing. Reed passes to MP. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Reed sets a screen. Three-pointer. Lively grabs the miss.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Smith right side. He buries it from 3. MP's got 56 in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Irving. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Charity stripe shot. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clemens comes in for Achua. And it's Anthony Edwards in for McDaniels. He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 12. Grimes, the pass to Gafford. And down it goes. 2 points.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Smith passes to Clemens. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. That one is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead, up by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Edwards. Over. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Ivy. And here's Flag outside. Sinks it from distance.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Dillingham from the arc. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Ivy outside. The 3 is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's a really smart read on the pick and roll by Ivy. The defense was just one step behind the whole way.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Grimes with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Pass the Flag. Let's go with a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dillingham. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
The 3 from Russell. He can't hit that time. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Outside Edwards. The 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Grimes. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Achua comes in for Clemens. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Trent. And MP subbed in for Dillingham. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Antetokounmpo against Achua. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Achua with a steal. Smith left side. Oh, the long ball, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Fires the three. Oh, the shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Let's loose for three. Cleared away by Ivy. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
MP, another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Antetokounmpo. Achua with a steal. Edwards fires, and he nails it.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Takes a step back. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
MP can't hit it. Mavericks trail by 12. That's tipped. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Smith, and it's blocked by Irving. Cooper flag. It's money from deep.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Minnesota leading by 9. McDaniels outside. Smith outside. From deep. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
And here's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 14. MP! And again, another missed shot.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Tries again, and up and in on the layup.
And throughout his career, Kyrie Irving has always stepped up when his team needed him.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the Mavericks with possession here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo nails it.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
MP, pressure moment.
good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Trailing by 4. Irving fires! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And now they foul and stop the clock.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Ivy. Flag outside. Jacks up a 3. Irving outside. Buries it from outside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Three rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebound.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Edwards.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
Randall passes to Edwards. McDaniels kicks to MP. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's White with the rebound. And it's the Celtics ball. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here is Brown, following the three-pointer by MP. Brown the pass to White. Now Brown saw him with 10 points last game. Throws up on the high post. Minnesota with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Manton, the pass to White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by MP. From the arc. No good on that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hits it from three-point range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Now, here's Brown. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. From 6 feet. That shot off the mark. Nice defense from McDaniel. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Manton, the pass to Wagner. Now here's White. Here's Benton. They need this. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. MP dishes to Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Edwards got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Going inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Celtics making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. MV is number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Minnesota leading by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played. Phenomenal. He contributed 62 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Clemens following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Clemens, no good. Celtics trail by 3. On to White from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 9.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Trying to get open is Trent. MP, no good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. That puts them in the lead. 11 points in the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Clement. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Wagner. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Looking to end the run. Reed with a screen on White. Dillingham. 3-pointers off the mark. Derek White has been on display for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
They've got Levine. Russell is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Second chance effort, and Roddy gets it to go. Roddy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Now Dillingham, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. That one goes. Count it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Boston. They've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The tray. Boston again missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. MP rattling the rim.
Guys really learned this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Nailed from three-point land.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for Boston. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Gary Trent. Timberwolves. trail by 6. Randall passes to Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Queen.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Nice shot by Smith.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
For 3, Levine, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Smith for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 8 points.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Queen. And here is Brown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
3-pointer. IMP nails the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. White checked in for Levine. And then for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Randall. And it's McDaniels in for Dillingham. Here's Queen. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brown inside. McDaniels defending. Brown, no good. Smith outside. For the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by MP. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith for 3. Another miss by MP. From deep 3-point territory. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Austin on top, up by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep needing the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Randall. So on the floor for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Smith in at the point.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's White. Pass to Benton. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Benton's got 12 points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown the pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. White against Randall. It's stolen by Smith. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is racking
and again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most 3-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A 3 from MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Outside, White. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Here's Benton, covered by Smith. White the pass to Benton, and he jams it with authority.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Three-pointer. And it's White missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
For three, Edwards nails it.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Manton, the pass to White. And White slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. A three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been three. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Austin making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. Timberwolves on defense. They lead by 4.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Mr. Gobert. Shoots over Wagner. Misses off the right eye. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Patton. Here's White. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For 3, Smith. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, White. There's the pick. Over Dillingham. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from White.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Smith missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Wagner. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. has to check out stats for Jaylen Brown.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
MP outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Roddy.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Smith kicks to Trent. Pass to Dillingham. MP left side. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Smith's got 48.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the foul called on MP. And that's his first foul. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Smith.
Substitution on the court.
.30 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Brown.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And Brown drops them both. The Timberwolves leading. Dillingham with it, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Clemens. And here's Trent outside. The shot, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Jaylen Brown out there with Levine, and it's Gaines in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Randall finds Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got his first points of the night. Levine looking around. Inside. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Randall. No good with the fallback jumper.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Levine up top, defended by Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Levine can't hit. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Minnesota to the left side wing. Brown against Randall. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pritchard passes to Kelishvili. Count that one. Kelishvili has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Checked in for Boston. And then for Minnesota, Edwards has come in for Gary Trent, and Smith subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Brown against Randall. Pass to Edwards. For Levine, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Edwards.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Here's Brown. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer, Pritchard. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. For 3, Levine, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Brown against Randall. Back to Pritchard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Celtics.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dillingham. Outside, White. Wagner, shot clock at 6. Stolen by McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniel. Now Edwards from outside. Gobert, and he jams it in.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Batten, covered by MP. Brown, he's off from 3. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Smith, the 3 goes down.
What a
gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
Boston trailing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. foul number 2 for him. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. That one's off. Still out of sync. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Smith fires. Gobert down low. He's defended by Wagner. Cleared away by Wagner.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
The Timberwolves trade. MP. from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
For three. Doesn't get that one. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a three-point game. Smith! Gobert got a hand in to tip it in.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Here's Banton. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Now McDaniel. He gets it to go.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Brown outside. Beyond the arc. The long shot, no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long.
Okay, good point. I don't know that. I take pride in helping people do that.
what you're trying out here?
Hey, yo, go here. Hey, I got here.